Hello and welcome back to another Adventures, day 23. Today's book is Penguin Huddle. Last year, it was a success from last year, in last year terms, because this year's book advent has been insane. And it's almost over. I'm really sad. So please like, subscribe. Thank you, and let's get into it. Penguin Huddle. By Ross Montgomery and Sarah Warburton. I haven't read this book in ages. The penguins' pack played all day long on the frozen southern pole. Some went ice skating, some went fishing, others juggled snowballs. And when the sun went down, the stars filled the cold, dark sky. Penguin huddled, the penguins squeezed and squished together so they stayed warm and cozy all night long. But one night there was a gale that blew as hard as a herd of mammoths and froze the wind to the mountain. When the penguins woke up the next morning, they were stuck. If you were still part of the community last year, you would know how this story ends because I read it. Penguins pulled and puffed and shuffled and scuffled, but it was no use. They were frozen together like a giant penguin ice pop. From the middle of the huddle came a tiny voice. "Let's ask our friends to help," said Pipsqueak, the smallest of them all. The snow hares heaved and huffed, and the walrus prized and puffed, but they didn't budge one bit. What a penguin muddle. What will we do? The penguins panicked. "I've got an idea," said Pipsqueak, and they pointed to a place far, far away. Wait, is that a snow bear? Something like a polar bear. Oh, if that's a polar bear, I'm going to be upset. The penguins set off across the great and gleaming ocean. They travelled by Iceberg Express and Whale Rail, Albatross Airway, and Albatross Airways. Very creatively named. Here's a map of the journey. As you see, Iceberg Express, Whale Rail, and Albatross Airways. Until finally they came to a shining city. "There's got to be someone who can help us here," said Pipsqueak. The streets were filled with thousands of different animals from all over the world. The penguins searched high and low for someone who could lend a paw hoof flipper. What? But the baker's swarm donuts didn't defrost them. The barber's sharp claws couldn't crack them. And the beetle's bowling balls bounced right off them. What a penguin struggle. The penguins pulled, puffed, and shuffled and scuffled as fast as they could, but they were still too slow. "We'll never get there before it closes," they said. "Never fear," said the new animal friends. Oh, I missed a page. Just when the penguins were feeling lumpier and grumpier than ever and ready to give up, Pipsqueak had another idea. "Look at that poster, everyone. We can ask the octopus for help." The penguins pulled, puffed, shuffled and scuffled as fast as they could, but they were still too slow. "We'll never get there before it closes." "Never fear," said their new animal friends. "We'll get you there." The penguins raced through the city through the city streets to get to the octopus in time. "Nee-no, nee-no, nee-no." The octopus was about to leave its office when the penguin pack pushed in. "You have to help us, Doc," the penguins cried. "We're frozen stiff." The octopus listened with a smile as they told their story. "Bless my tentacles," he said. "I think you solved this penguin puzzle on your own. The answer is right at your feet." And the penguins couldn't believe their eyes. After all their adventures, the penguin huddle had melted into a penguin puddle. "We're free, yippee!" they sang. When the dancing was done, poor Pipsqueak wasn't happy anymore. "I loved our penguin huddle. We were squished and squeezed and lumpy and grumpy. But we were close too. Now it's gone. I miss it." They made a penguin promise. Whenever the night is cold, said one, "we'll always be here to keep you safe and warm whenever you go," said another. "You will always have a friend who can help you. We might not have our penguin huddle. You can always have a penguin cuddle." That's the end of that book. Don't forget, on Christmas Day, which is only 2 days away as of recording, at 6 p.m. on Christmas Day, we will be having a live stream, hopefully. So we're actually going to test it right after this. So please tune in on 6 p.m. on Christmas Day. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you for tomorrow's book, day 24.